Hello everyone, and welcome to Mass Effect 3. I mean, it's only logical that we move on to Mass Effect 3 after doing 1 and 2. And now it's gotta do its auto checking thing. Now it's connecting to EA servers instead of Cerberus network, because that was the thing. I forget how long this takes, but yeah. Just gotta check out that downloadable content. Woo. Woo. I think it might actually take a bit longer than it does for Mass Effect 2, which is a bit sad. But I guess a bit understandable too. So anyway, while this is loading, Mass Effect 3 gets a bad rep because of those endings. But, as we demonstrated in Mass Effect 2, oop, Human Reaper. Why? Just because there's a Human Reaper. And yet, people complain about Mass Effect 3's endings. Yeah. Let's check our options, you know. So, Mass Effect 3 has some changes. Like, I guess there's action icons and hints that are on now. But the narrative, this is a whole new thing. Because for some reason, Bioware decided, you know what, Mass Effect 3, man, let's make it more like an action game. Right? So all conversations play automatically. Responses are shows over you. So you can play it exactly like an action game. Or you could have full choice decisions. Because remember, it's still technically an RPG. Subtitles. Shepard's helmet, by the way. So default is decrypt in most situations. Or you could have off in conversations. Squad mate helmets. You can have default off, default on, or off in conversations. See, I prefer off in conversations. It means we can actually wear a helmet. I was English. Because we don't really wear a helmet in Mass Effect 2 because there wasn't an option to take it off for conversation, so it's just going to be on, I think. Not sure, exactly. We didn't really try. Oh well. I think the key points are right, the graphics should be right. Yeah, those are, look at them graphics. Totally options. Anyway. Also sound. Sound should be potentially right. We'll raise dialogue up a bit. Music up a bit, just because my song's in this one. Okay, now that we've gone over that. So, one thing different than our last playthrough of Mass Effect 3 is we're using the Mass Effect 3 expanded Galaxy mod, because it's pretty nice. It adds a whole bunch of stuff, and there's a bunch of add-ons for it that add more stuff. So there's a whole bunch of stuff. I also think I have the Tally Romance mod because, well, Romancy Tally. There's with the Miranda mod, which isn't really... It's a thing, but the only problem though is by the time you get Miranda, it's not really worth it, to be honest. It's a mod that lets us go back to Omega, which is, not that great, but still. Stuff. So here's the thing about this though. What annoys me is I want to import my Mass Effect 2 character, right? But if I do that, we don't get the comic. Which sucks. So technically I have to do this. I have to start a game, to get to the comic, to go through the comic, to then return to the menu, to import our character, I know it's a bit annoying. By the way, choose your experience. So that's the type of experience you would like to have. So, you can play this as an action game. No. You can play this as a story game. No. This is a role-playing game. For F's sakes. Oh no, they want my answer name. No, I have to seriously... we'll come back to our code. So, yeah. This we're going to import him and all that. Ooh. Our accomplishments still let us take a power. You don't get the mind control one? Door channel sound. Get practically everyone but that, don't you? Defense drone, carnage, warp ammo, piercing ammo. Back. Carnage. Yeah, okay. I want to get you the comic. Yes. The whole purpose is to go to the comic, so I can go back to the actual game. That's a bit quiet, isn't it?
I've already lost count of the days since they relieved me of duty. Strange how years of your life can just vanish in the blink of an eye. And in a flash, you've got nothing but time. Time to reflect on everything that's happened. Hard to believe it's been only a few years since this all began. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Olenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move, could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat, as was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof.
You didn't look so
Fortunately,
mad, though.
I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest-looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tali. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tali's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected,
at all,
but not at all unpleasant. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission.
I chose neither.
I decided discretion was the better part of valor, and kept my focus on our goal, finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Benezia.
Yep,
Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone. With the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms.
Because we brought her.
And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with.
Bad choice.
She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before.
So I decided to save the Queen. Because I turned around and murdered the entire population of Pharaohs. Because I made bad choices.
I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the Queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base, and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down.
Well, obviously we saved rats. I mean, who murders rats?
Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Kaidan with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign. The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them.
Oop.
Kaidan was a good man, and a great soldier. But I had to choose, and I chose Ash. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. I'd never tell anyone, but I had my doubts. Leaving Kaidan behind had hardened my resolve, but revealed a soft spot in my defenses. How many more friends and allies would I be willing to sacrifice in order to stop Saren? We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all.
I mean, don't those totally look like upper...
We followed him to the Citadel.
...species besides spacecraft?
It was intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him.
He shot himself in the head.
As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human alliance fleet in jeopardy.
So I sacrificed them.
The Council could be replaced. The fleets were needed here and now if we were going to defeat Sovereign. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless.
Well,
it took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right.
Well, obviously we picked Anderson.
Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. no ambition to get in the way.
Yeah, keep David.
The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way.
And then,
I gathered my crew,
happened.
took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. But the Geth and Saren were just the beginning. The Reapers had other plans. A few months after the battle for the Citadel, while we were on patrol, we were attacked by an unknown vessel. Before we knew what was happening, we were disabled and forced to abandon ship. The Normandy was destroyed. We lost a lot of good people. I almost didn't make it myself.
No, we were dead. We burned in the atmosphere.
Technically, I was as close to death as you can get. By the time my body was recovered, there wasn't much left. The pro-human group, Cerberus, acquired what was left of my body and spent the next 2 years rebuilding me. My memories, abilities, everything. The person in charge of my recovery was a Cerberus agent, Miranda Lawson. Brilliant and efficient. But before I could be completely rehabilitated, the Cerberus facility we were in was attacked, and was forced to fight my way out. In my condition, I should have died. But an ex-Alliance soldier named Jacob Taylor kept me alive. We found Miranda, and we escaped. They took me to meet the Elusive Man, the leader of Cerberus and the one who had ordered me rebuilt. The Elusive Man lived up to his name, offering half answers to many of my questions. But he did explain why he had brought me back. He believed I was the one person who could stop the Reaper threat.
That's my
And
son of a bitch.
he explained that the Reapers had a new ally, an insectoid race called the Collectors, the ones who had attacked the Normandy 2 years earlier. Since that time, they'd been systematically abducting entire human colonies and taking them beyond the Omega-4 relay, a place that no ships other than Collector ships ever returned from. The Elusive Man wanted me to find out why humans were being abducted, and to end it. In return, Cerberus would outfit me with a rebuilt Normandy, weapons, and a skeleton crew, as long as I agreed to take along Miranda, Jacob, and an illegal AI named Edie. I told the Elusive Man I wanted my own team, people I knew. He already had a list of individuals that he wanted, people that might be willing to go on a suicide mission, to head beyond the Omega-4 relay and face the unknown. It was an interesting list. Ex-convicts, assassins, experimental scientists. In the end, it was my choice. It would take time and effort to recruit them all.
Joker looked
With more
weird
humans
as hell.
disappearing every day, I wasn't sure I should bother.
No, we recruit everyone.
I decided I needed all the help I could get. Recruiting the team took me all over the galaxy. Along the way, I met some old friends. They were quick to join, despite the risks. As for the rest, finding them and convincing them to join me on a suicide mission was difficult. But keeping them from killing each other was next to impossible. They only had to stay alive long enough to complete the mission. I wasn't sure what difference it would make if they were happy doing it.
Of course we resolved the conflict. Why wouldn't we?
But if we were going to survive this, our best chance was to make sure everyone was
We
working
yelled
together.
louder than everyone, and that got everyone to work
I tried to
together.
recruit and reconnect with a few of my old squad, but they were suspicious of Cerberus. No doubt why they weren't on the Elusive Man's list to begin with. Worse, they had moved on. For 2 years, they'd believed I was dead and lost. Now I was headed off on another
we
suicide
completely
mission.
ignore the Shadow Brokers
If things were
stuff,
going to
don't
get
we?
better between us, it would
this.
take time. But I was running out of time.
I'm not sure which
Maybe
choice
once
I
the mission
made.
was over, we could try to reconnect.
Not sure which
With
choice
most
I
of the
made
team
then.
recruited, we were getting close. We just needed to figure out how to survive the Omega-4 relay. Our best chance came when we discovered a damaged collector ship. We went in
When the
knowing
game
it could be a
forced me
trap,
to do
but we
that.
had to try. What we found there was almost unbelievable. The collectors weren't a new race at all. They were the twisted remnants of the Protheans, slaves of the Reapers, and humans were the next target.
Oh,
The
no.
collectors were abducting tens of thousands of humans for the Reapers, and unless we could find a way to stop them, we'd end up just like the Protheans. We had to escape before we could find out the secrets of the Omega-4
No,
relay,
we'd end up
but we
as
were more
something
determined than ever to
stupider.
put a stop to the collectors. All we needed now was a way through the relay. Edie had figured out what we needed, and the Elusive Man knew where to find it. We stole parts from a derelict Reaper to mask our ship's signature, to make the Normandy appear as a Reaper and allow us safe passage. As soon as we had what we needed, Joker and Edie began testing. But while I was away on a mission with the team, the Collectors attacked the Normandy, determined to destroy it before we could finish the tests. Joker and Edie did their best to fight them off. They saved the ship, but the entire crew was abducted, taken beyond the Omega-4 relay. Jacob wanted to go immediately and rescue the crew. Edie and Miranda wanted more time to prepare before we attacked.
Well, the ship was fine, so we went and rescued them.
We had everything we needed to get through the Omega-4 relay safely. I wouldn't risk the lives of the crew by waiting. Eventually, we were ready to go. I gathered everyone to go over the plan. We all knew this was likely a one-way ticket. The team was as ready as they could be, but they were nervous. We knew this could be our last day together. We were scared and looking for reassurance. Some of us found it in each other.
Now here's the stupid thing. Start something with Towie. Why Towie? Like, it literally doesn't give you any other choices. It's like, you either prepare with the sword or start something with Towie. Like, obviously we started something with Towie, but it's like they completely ignore there's Miranda over there and there's Jack over there. It's like the game's just like, nope, you can't start something with Towie. Like, what the hell? What sort of choose your own thing is this game? Like, obviously we did start something with Towie, but still, the lack of choices bothers me. Like, I
Tally
think
came to my
default
room to
together
talk,
for female
shared her
shows.
thoughts. We spent the night together, comforting each other. The day of the attack, everything went as planned. At first. The Normandy made it safely through. As we scanned the wreckage of all the ships that had failed before us, we found what we were looking for. The Collector base. And guarding it, the ship that had destroyed the Normandy 2 years ago, and almost ended my life. But this time, we were the attacker. The Normandy sustained heavy damage. We lost some of the team,
No,
but eventually we destroyed the Collector ship, and made our way to their base. We knew the fighting inside would be brutal. We arrived intact, and the team was strong, resilient. We repelled every attack thrown at us. Eventually, we made it to the heart of the base. To this day, I can hardly believe what we saw
We
there.
saw something entirely
The collected humans had been
stupid.
dissolved, transformed and repurposed to create the frame for a new Reaper.
Is
A massive human Reaper abomination. We had
I
no
don't know
choice but to
why.
destroy it.
I don't know why there was a
The battle
Reaper,
caused
a
severe
human
damage to the
Reaper.
base, but we needed to destroy it completely. As I prepped explosives to finish the job, we received a message. The elusive man. He didn't want us to destroy the base at all. He wanted to preserve it. He wanted to study how the humans were transformed into the abomination we'd seen. To use the technology of the Collectors to help defeat the Reapers.
Yeah, and why would you ever do that?
I always suspected the elusive man had his own motives, but I couldn't agree with him on this. We had stopped the Collectors. We would find a way to stop the Reapers without sacrificing our morality in the process. We destroyed the base, completely, and escaped back through the Omega-4 relay.
As
The mission was over, but we paid a price for our success. We lost almost half the team,
no, we didn't.
but at least we were able to rescue the crew in time. And in the end, we stopped the Reapers from creating a human Reaper abomination. And we bought everyone just a little more time.
The comment's a bit bullshit, though. If you sacrifice your crew,
If
or
only
you
there was more time.
sacrifice half your team.
The Reapers are still coming. Every day a bit closer. I handed every piece of intel on the Collectors and Cerberus over to the Alliance brass. They're not sure what to make of it, but at least they're listening.
And
I
then
just hope
got
they figure
blamed
out
for
what
all
to do
that
about it
stuff on
soon,
the rival
before
mission.
time runs out for all of us.
Also, for some reason we keep watching this child outside a window. I don't know what's up with that, Shepard. Anyway, we'll be back. You know what's annoying? Is I spent probably, I don't know how long waiting for the game to get to a point where I should actually return to this menu. Yeah, that's fun. So anyway, we're going to part of Mass Effect 2 character. Looks like our character, looks like our stats. Time play, let's play today. while ago. Okay, so save the Arachnite Queen because we made bad choices. We rescued Ashley Williams for a moment because we did Caden last time. We chose to sacrifice the council because why wouldn't you? Save Mayland's data because Genophages has mixed views on it. I mean, it's bad, yet at the same time it's good because Grogan, yeah. We also kept Rats alive in Vermont, because why wouldn't we? Chose to rewrite the Geth Heretics. So I'll permit one on that. Destroyed the Clutch's base, because why would you give it to the loose man? I mean, we're gonna go play Mass Effect 3. That's stupid to do. Why would you give him anything? He's just gonna betray us with his stupid decision in this. Anyway, survived the suicide mission with all Trev squad mates. Doesn't say if our, crew survived, though, does it? Oh. So I could go with my autosave with that one. Did not romance anyone before Mass Effect 2. Romance Terry Mass Effect 2. That's probably the one choice that bothers the shit out of me in the comic. Is like, you gotta choose all these things, which make sense, up until the Mass Effect 2 stuff. And then it's like, by the way, you romance Tower or didn't? Or did you romance no one? Like, what if you romance like Jack or Miranda or someone else? It's like, nope. It's either Tower or no one, apparently. But import character. The fuck is this? The fuck is this? This is not my face. But this is not my face. No. No. How did you screw up my face? I can't believe this. They screwed up my face. I mean, it's better than the default Shepard, but still. Wow, that's terrible. I mean, the facial structure's fine. Skin tone's fine. The complexion's fine. The head, though. It's like it almost looks like it should be fine, but it isn't. It's weird. Like my eyes don't look right. They look too open and not, dead enough. That just makes me look sad. I don't like that. I need something that makes me look tired and... maybe I guess I have to go with that. Still doesn't look right though. No, iris color is not right at all. Or it's pink. Dicks. Yeah, I think that is my mouth shape though. Looks like it's supposed to be my character, but yet it's so... Yeah, but you have the colors, I guess that's really just throwing me off. Let's see, nose looks right. Nose depth. Okay, I have to do something about this. This is just bombing the shit out of me. So my eyebrows do not look right. What's happened to my scar? Do I have a scar now? Pretty sure we had a scar. Our hair doesn't look right. It's like it should be, yeah, that one. Okay, now we're getting almost back. But I need to give this, because this is just, it's not quite right. It's close, but not there. So yeah. Yeah, we were a soldier. We're still a soldier. So here's the thing. What do we actually want? Okay, so let's look over there. So Carnage, which is no longer just a shotgun power. Rips a 2 target and shreds with a vicious blast. Major collateral damage to enemies and 5 guns on. Proximity mine could be useful, but meh. Decoy, meh. Defense drone, meh. Energy drain, meh. Reef, we don't really use biotics. Warp ammo, it's not terrible. Barrier, meh. Defense matrix. So what's the difference between that and like something that would restore shields? I don't know. Slam. No, yeah, dark channel. Plague, yeah, right. Yeah, Carnage this time. Stepped. Entered. Yeah. So now then, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let the cinematics and everything play out the story. We'll get to once we can move and actually save. Then I'm gonna give the shit out of this. Cause it bars the shit out of me. That's not right.
How bad is it?
That guy looks like a Bailey.
We just lost contact with 2 of our deep space outposts. There's something massive on long-range scanners.
Is this what Shepard warned us about?
I'd stake my life on it.
How long do we have?
Not long. I sent word. The fleet's immobilizing.
So yeah, we delayed the Reapers for a bit, but
God help us all.
they're still coming. Entering 157, humanity discovers not alone in the universe. 30 years later, they found a peaceful place among dozens of galactic species. This idyllic future is overshadowed by a dark past. Reapers, a central race of machines responsible for cleansing the galaxy flow. Current life every 50,000 years, about to return. The leaders of the galaxy are paralyzed to indecision, unable to accept the legend of the Reaper as fact, but one soldier has seen the legend. And then they trust or something. Oh, so by the way, still have to question this, Shepard. Why are you watching this child? I was like, I'm gonna stare out the window and watch this child. No, Shepard. Stop that.
Commander. You're not supposed to call me that anymore, James.
Not supposed to
Yeah,
salute
we
you
look
either.
about right.
We gotta
Just
go.
need to change
The
my
defense committee wants to see you.
Sounds important.
colors a bit more.
What's going on?
Couldn't say. Just told me they needed you. Now. Anderson?
Keith
Admiral?
David.
You look good, Shepard. Maybe a little soft around the edges. How you holding up since being relieved from duty?
It's not so bad once you get used to the hot food and soft beds.
We'll get it sorted out.
What's going on? Why is everyone in such a hurry?
Admiral Hackett's mobilizing the fleets. I'm guessing word's made it to Alliance Command. Something big's headed our way.
The Reapers?
We don't know. Not for certain.
What else could it be?
If I knew that.
And we can make a decision finally.
It's the
Renegade.
Reapers. And we're not ready for them. Not by a long shot.
Tell that to the Defense Committee.
Unless we're planning to talk the Reapers to death, the committee is a waste of time.
They're just scared. None of them have seen what you've seen. You faced down a Reaper. Hell, you spoke to one, then blew the damn thing up. You've seen how they harvest us, what they plan to do to us. You know more about this enemy than anyone.
That why they grounded me? Took away my ship?
You know that's not true. When you blew up the Batarian relay, hundreds of thousands of Batarians died.
It was that or let the Reapers walk through our back door.
I know that, Shepard. And so does the committee. If it wasn't for that, you'd have been court-martialed and left to rot in the brig.
That and your good word?
Yeah, I trust you, Shepard. And so does the committee.
I'm just a soldier, Anderson. I'm no politician.
I don't need you to be either. I just need you to do whatever the hell it takes to help us stop the Reapers.
Which is a lot of bullshit, by the way.
They're expecting you to, Admiral.
Good luck in there, Shepard.
Anderson?
And by the way,
Shepard.
Ashley?
the giraffe guy knew
Lieutenant
Harold's
Commander?
style.
How'd it go in there?
I can never tell with them. I'm just waiting for orders now.
Lieutenant Commander?
You hadn't heard.
No. I'm a bit out of the loop these days.
Sorry, sir. Didn't mean to keep you out of the loop.
I think I was gonna say, doesn't it could become major? I mean, doesn't not Karth become major?
It's not like you learned the Reapers were coming and didn't tell me.
True enough.
Admiral,
Come on.
We gotta go. So, did she just stare at my ass?
You know the commander?
I used to.
Like her eyes just darted down as soon as we passed. Like, what the hell? Also, James is... We'll get into James later. I don't have
Admiral
the energy
Anderson.
for it right now.
Shepard,
What's the situation?
We were hoping you would tell us.
It's
The
bad.
reports
There
coming
we
in
go.
are unlike anything we've seen. Whole colonies have gone dark. We've lost contact with everything beyond the Soul Relay.
Whatever this is, it's incomprehensibly powerful.
You brought me here to confirm what you already know. The Reapers are here.
Dun dun dun.
Then, how do we stop them?
Yeah, good question.
Stop them. This isn't about strategy or tactics. This is about survival. The Reapers are more advanced than we are. More powerful, more intelligent. They don't fear us. And they'll never take pity on us.
But there must be some way.
Each of us has to be willing to die to save humanity. Anything less, and they've already won.
That's it? That's our plan?
Survival.
Admiral, we've lost contact with Luna Base.
The moon? It couldn't be that close already.
How'd they get past our
You
defenses?
know, the moon
Sir,
with its
UK headquarters has a
tiny
visual.
base with like the cell turrets that we both blew up already. By the way, space crawfish, coming to harvest all your fish.
Why haven't we heard from Admiral Hackett?
What do we do?
The only thing we can. We fight, or we die.
Or we get turned into paste for a human.
We should get to the Normandy.
If that was a thing. But we're never going to bring up until certain parts.
Oh my god.
By the way, stop.
Move! Go, go, go!
And then we were murdered by a dad. And then we were dead. Huzzah!
Shepard! 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 Come on, get up. Here, take this. We've got to get moving. This is Admiral Anderson. Report in, anyone. Lieutenant Commander Williams, is that you? What's your status? I can't raise the Normandy. You'll have to contact them. We'll meet you at the landing zone. Anderson out.
So now then.
They're
We
massive.
finally do stop.
Come on, Shepard. Ashley's headed to the Normandy.
We're at 30 hour 50.
They'll pick us up if we can get to the spaceport.
So, 4 points. So here's the thing that amuses me. They actually give me more points than what we left off at, which is great. However, it's not really enough to do too much with. So 2 things are new. Frag grenade, which is exactly what you think it is. And fitness, which is melee, health, and shields. Combat mastery is no longer health, it's now speed, strength, and charisma. So anyway. We can increase our ammo capacity by 30%. Or headshot damage by 25%. Okay, so here, I'm not entirely sure exactly how this works. Cause I'm not entirely sure what ammo capacity means for like ammo powers. That doesn't mean like I'm magically having more ammo in my gun while I have this active. But yeah. Also, I'm not entirely sure what's good for the AI. I'm pretty sure headshots. I'm pretty sure they don't have to worry about ammo, so. So, we can increase the damage by 10%, or we could ignite image of energy and explosion that covers that. I mean, more damage is good, but explosions. I like explosions. Brown Lounge, we have 3 points. Not really enough to do anything. We're gonna change that though. Bye. Now if I could stop sneezing. Also, by the way, our rep, you know all that renegade we put in? Not nearly enough renegade. Also, we have a health and shield. Numbers. We have a lot more numbers than we did in Mass Effect 2. Also, what's cool is we can, shit, I thought I could upgrade Anderson. What? That was part of my squad. Huh, I can't select him though. That makes me sad. Sad. Oh well. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna create a new save. Now, I'm gonna go edit this save. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all, and have a nice day. Okay, now then, let's load our new save and see if things took effect how we set them up. Okay, that is not exactly as... Yeah, I might need to change that. I was trying to get my... I might have to go with just pale white, because that's still gray. Huh. That's, by the way, 40 points. Just because, you know, why not? Because I don't really want to dick around with my powers. So, bot is stunning a target or damage. Probably stun. Cutter ammo. Increases odds of freezing a target. Increases damage to frozen targets from all sources but that. Yeah, damage to frozen targets. Damage can increase your squad mate's weapon damage, or it can increase your headshot damage more. Let's increase squad mate weapon damage, because why not? We already got stuff that increases our headshot damage. So it can increase our weight capacity. No, that's silly. Increases our weapon damage by even more. Yes. And then damage of our weapon ammo powers. Yes. So now that I got that all out of the way. Let's increase our carnage. So impact radius, more damage. Probably more damage. I do need to increase my fitness, but we can worry about that later. I need to edit my face again, because it annoys me. It's like I had it, I thought I had it right, but then it's still gray. I want to be whitish. So we'll be back again. Yay. Egg. Okay, take 3. Let's see if we got things working this time. Colors and all that. And we'll... that looks right. Our eyes are pink. Our skin's a bit grayish. My powers are completely reset because... Oh shit, that's right. Forgot about this. There's a problem here. We can't have as many powers as we want to have because the game's a dick. It will reset your powers because it's stupid like that. Which irritates me to no end. It's like, hey, we reloaded, and it's like, well, since you reloaded, your powers are just reset. Because you tried putting too much points into it, and the game's like, no, you can't have that many points. You can't have nice things. So it maps out those, and then we gotta decide where do we want to really go. Now it's gonna put a bunch of carnage. Yeah, it's like, that's all the points we get. Because they reset it for some bloody reason. So, well, and when we can, we'll increase the generous. Guess the show I'm not really concerned about. Frag grenade, not really concerned about. Fitness, maybe, since health shield. But mostly I need to get my carnage up and my adrenaline rush back up. But hate that stupid thing. Like, oh, by the way, you lose your skills.
Let's move!
Because. Anyway,
look out! How do you stop something so powerful?
Oh yeah, by the way, we can now do this. We can now dodge roll. Because
take a running jump. It's farther than it looks.
Apparently Shepard learned how to do things. You know, jump over things.
Come on, let's go.
Dodge roll. Fall off ledges. Certain ledges. Oh yeah, by the way, those things. Yeah, those are the clever
Come on.
things.
We'll have to go this way. Looks clear. Let's go.
So basically this
Lieutenant
is our
Commander,
tutorial mission.
you read me? I'm patching in Shepard.
We're almost to the Normandy. I've got Lieutenant Vega with me, but we're taking heavy fire.
We're about 5 minutes out. Husks! Take him out! Shoot him!
Yeah.
I'm out of ammo. Come on, we gotta move.
Away, though. No, right, let's go down the ladder. Cause ladder. The thing. By the way, I'm sorry then.
Have to take these things out the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, ammo just instantly gone. It's a pistol with that, why not then?
Don't let him grab you.
At least they die fast and easier than, the ones in Mass Effect 2. Oh yeah, by the way, we also have this now. Yeah, I know, that's
Gotta find a way out of here. Watch it!
Boop.
Through this way.
We heard a noise. We must investigate.
Hey. It's okay.
Everyone's dying.
Come on, you've got to get out of here. Take my hand.
You can't help me.
Shepard!
Well,
In here.
Stay in there and rot for all I care. But no. For some reason the child's important. I don't know why they went with that direction, but sure.
This is a goddamn mess. Every minute these machines are here, thousands of innocent people die. I won't be responsible.
You're not responsible for the ones that die. We fight for the ones left standing when it's all over.
Yeah. Maybe you're right. They get so fast. I thought we'd have more time.
We knew they were coming.
And they still just cut through our defenses.
Oh, duh. The Reapers. They do.
We need to go to the Citadel. Talk to the Council.
And
The
do
Citadel.
what?
The fight's here.
It'll be everywhere soon enough. You said it yourself. The Reapers will destroy everything if we don't stop them. The Council has to help us.
Why would they help us?
You sure about that? No, but you were a Council Spectre. That has to count for something.
Spectres matter again?
Gotcha!
Thanks. I owe you one.
More than one. Grab some ammo.
Keep track.
Reload, let's keep moving. Lieutenant Commander Williams, we're in sight of the spaceport. ETA 3 minutes.
We've made it to the Normandy, taking heavy fire. Oh god! They're gonna take down that dreadnought. Evasive maneuvers.
Lieutenant Commander, Ashley!
Boom.
Damn it, they're in trouble.
A lot of things blowing up and us falling.
Normandy, we're going to reroute.
More so
Do you
than
copy?
what we went through in other games.
Normandy, come in. Friendlies.
You two all right?
Are we
Get
sure
down,
they're
they'll
friendly?
see you.
They could be indoctrinated. By the way,
Keep your head down. Nice shot.
oh god, I just realized something. Look at my skill part. That's oof. Okay, we need to change things. Concussive shot? We don't have concussive shot. Why are you on my bomb? Okay, incendiary ammo, disruptor ammo, cut. Check.
Finish them all. Shepard, over here. What happened here?
Our gunship was shot down. We barely made it.
You have a radio? We're trying to contact our ship.
No. There's one in the gunship, but it's gonna be crawling with those things.
Stay here, son. We'll get you out of here.
Surprised me. Spam the button too.
Come on. Let's get to that gunship.
Oh, okay, fine. I'll go over there to the gunship. Can't just clamber over. By the way, harvesters, their thing.
What the hell are?
They look like Batarians. Okay, I think it bounced between them there. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, hey, anime Avenger.
Normandy, this is Anderson. Do you read?
Admiral, what's your location?
By a downed gunship in the harbor. I'm activating its distress beacon. Send support. We've got wounded down here. Lieutenant! Damn it! I lost the signal.
Let's hope that beacon does its job.
And fast, we've got company.
Yeah, because they basically just... meteor down those groups. Sort of like orcs.
Hope they get there soon.
You and me both!
still getting shot. I need to regenerate. Yeah. So at least ammo powers are separate from other cooldowns. There's that.
There's more of them.
So, out of ammo.
Cavalry's here, gentlemen.
Yay, the Normandy.
About time.
Let's go.
Welcome back, Shepard.
Thanks.
Shepard!
Come on.
I'm not going. You saw those men back there. There's a million more like them, and they need a leader.
We're in this fight together.
It's a fight we can't win. Not without help. We need every species, and all their ships, to even have a chance at defeating the Reapers. Talk to the Council. Convince them to help us.
What if they won't listen?
Then make them listen. Now go! That's an order!
And he's just
I
gonna
don't
stay
take orders
here.
from you anymore, remember?
Consider yourself reinstated.
How'd you...
Commander?
I was like, how'd you get those?
You know what you have to do.
Did you rob my cabin?
I'll be back for you, and I'll bring every fleet I can. Good luck.
You too, Shepard.
Well, I guess he's staying. Don't know how he expects to survive. Engage the sad music. Oh no, it's that child that Shepard stares at. Oh, and there's that other type of replay mentioned. Well, oh well. So yeah, Mass Effect 3, off to a great start. Children getting blown up and everything.
What the hell's going on? Where's Anderson? Where are we going? Hey!
We're leaving.
Leaving? And all that.
What's going on?
Anderson wants us to go to the Citadel. Get help for the fight.
Bullshit, he wouldn't order us to leave.
He can see what's going on. Without help, this war's already over.
Then you can drop me off at the nearest depot, because I'm...
Stow it, Lieutenant. You don't want to go. We get it. But this isn't a democracy. We're going to the Citadel. You want out, you can catch a ride back from there.
Commander!
Joker, that you?
Alive and kicking. Got an emergency transmission from Admiral Hackett for you.
Patch it through.
Shepard, sustained heavy losses. The force was overwhelming. There's no way we can defeat them conventionally.
Anderson's already ordered me to the Citadel to talk to the Council.
First, I need you to Alliance outpost on Mars. Now we lose control of the system.
Yes, sir.
We've been researching the Prothean archives with Dr. Tassoni. We found a way to stop the Reapers. The only way to stop them. Contact soon. Hack it out.
Joker, set a course for the Mars archives.
Mars? Roger that.
So yeah, as much as we'd love to just, you know, explore the ship,
This is local.
go for stuff.
Why Mars? What does he think we'll find there?
I don't know yet. But if it helps us win this war... Grab your gear.
We're just sort of tossed into things, though, sadly. Can I at least customize my gear before I go down? I can. Yay! So let's find the Galaxy Mod Armor tutorial. EGM enables more flexible armors. You can choose between using full body kits with a fit damage and default cursor, switching parts and tinting some armors. Now order set. Select one for parts or for full sets 2, 3. Using parts of the body slot, you can pick a torso or full body armor. Pick a full body armor in the body slot, you should set the miscellaneous arms and legs sets to none. Miscellaneous include shoulder armor and backpacks. So, what do we have? No. Well, first let's look at our casual. Casual's meh. Wait. Okay, 4's more of what we were wearing, you know, when we first started. 1's more of, yeah. We have to wear a hoodie. Jacket. That. And that one looks sort of like what we had in Mass Effect too, doesn't it? Sort of. Or former well. But, I mean, I like it. Also armor set. So, we could have N7 Defender. Inferno Armor. Okay, so basically, info. Ammo capacity, weapon damage, shields, health. It's not terrible. Doesn't look terrible either. Inferno Armor, power charge, power damage. Cerberus Armor, ammo capacity. Terminus Armor. I mean, Terminus Armor doesn't look terrible, it's just... yeah. Collector Armor, no. The Reckoning Knight. Cause, hey, remember Kingdoms of Amalur? That was the thing. That was a thing. What was the Blood Dragon Armor's back? No, I was gonna say, didn't we have N7 armor already? Well, now we have it again. Also in class heavy. Because that's the thing. In class specialist, terminus armor, front armor, the stuff goes back over itself. Anyway. Let's go back to one. Okay, so, helmets. We'll come back to helmets. So body, we have our N7 stuff, which is basically health. Or we could have the Casa fabrication fabric, which is shield regen. Service Council, which is power damage. Rescue Materials, which is power recharge speed. Armats Arsenal, which is ammo capacity. Erect technologies, which is melee damage. Han counter, which is weapon damage. I do like the Hane header, though. However, we also have this. The Marine officer. It's not terrible. I mean, weapon damage, shield regens, shields, ammo capacity. However, it's more of a full set, and so it doesn't really work that well with these things. Sadly. The N7 Defender, not bad. The N-Class Heavy is, yeah, health, shields, weapon damage, ammo capacity. I may go N-Class Heavy. N-Class Specialist, power damage and stuff. We really don't use powers, but yeah. Go Terminus Armor. Which isn't bad. I mean, shields, Inferno Armor, Cerberus Armor, Collector Armor, Blood Dragon Armor, Reckonail. But, yeah, you can see the armor, the clipping. It's not exactly ideal. What's better with none, after all. Anyway, we're going to go back. But no, wouldn't be bad for, you know, power, if you're going bionics. But we're gonna go N-Class Heavy. We have all this health boost. Shields. The Han counter is weapon damage, right? Our match, though, is that. Well, notice it's going to clip. Sadly. But we want to go with that. We'll go with Armat. Where was it going? Where'd it go? And probably, ammo capacity. Or weapon damage. Ammo capacity, why not? So material. Bit of a shine. And pattern. Do we want to go camo? What's what we got for patterns? We could go pink, we could go real pink, we could go real pink. We could go pink camo. But yeah, now then for tints. We could go pink, we could go that, and then what do we have for this one? We could go, geez, where's that pink card? That's close to it. Guess we reduce the pattern down to like none. Also lights. Lights can be pink, or red, or pink, or green, or black, or white, or blue, or pink. So yeah, we got something going on. There's probably, the hell is that? Probably some clipping going on, which is unfortunate. But yeah. Do you like the in-class heavy armor? The N7 Defender isn't bad either. In-class Specialist isn't bad either, though. Terminus armor doesn't really work because it doesn't apply to your colors. Marine Officer isn't bad either, though. But in-class heavy. So now then, helmets. Okay, so we have the N7 helmet, which is health. We have the N7 Briefer helmet, which is health. We have the Death Mask, which is melee damage. We have this visor, which is probably what I would normally use. We have the Sentry interface, which is shields. The Kester helmet, which is ammo capacity and also looks stupid as hell. The Capacitor helmet, which also looks stupid. Archon visor, which is power recharge speed. Umbra visor, it's not terrible. The Recon hood, not terrible. Power recharge. I'll probably go with that. Cause I mean headshot and weapon damage. But those look silly though. But anyway, we gotta go with that helmet. Face mask. Breather. In-class heavy helmet. In-class specialist helmet. Terminus armor. Inferno armor. Cerberus armor. Collector armor. Blood Dragon armor. Reckoner Knight armor. Yeah, like if only the colors apply to them. But yeah, I'll probably go with that. Again. Because I like it. So now then, we have our armor done. Now then, what do they give us for weapons? Sadly, just basic weapons. I mean, we have an Avenger, we have a Katana, we have a Predator. Not really that great around the board. We don't have any submachine guns, we don't have any sniper rifles. We just have basic stuff. At least they have stats compared to Mass Effect 2. Oh, so wait is the thing. So it takes a bit longer. Wait, no, it takes... Yeah, recharge is at least 25% faster. If we have it over, it takes longer to recharge. Which we will. Oh boy, will we. Most of those weapon mods again. Less complicated than in Mass Effect 1, though. Okay, so we have... Like Mass Effect 2, companions get 2 weapons choices. For example, like the assault rifle and the katana. And they decided to give her assault rifle and sniper rifle. That's not bad. I mean, it gives us a second sniper. We don't have a sniper rifle though. Sad. But anyway. So now we're gonna go to Mars. And I'm going to end the video once we reach Mars. Because it's been going on long enough. Also, they repainted the Normandy. It's now Alliance colors instead of Cerberus colors, which makes sense. There's a lot of stuff we need to do in the Normandy, but we can't because we're being forced into doing the war tutorial missions, basically. Or, well, this is like more of like the first actual mission compared to a tutorial.
I've been trying to reach Mars on secure channels. No one's answering.
Oh, so by the
Any
way,
sign of
we
Reaper
actually
activity?
pilot the shuttle now.
Negative.
Edie?
The base appears to be online. It's
Compared to
possible the
where we
inhabitants were
piloting
evacuated.
into Mass Effect 2.
We'll know soon enough. Be ready, Joker. Just in case.
Roger that. Normandy out.
We're almost there.
Like Mass Effect 2, it's like, I guess the shuttle was autopiloted or something. Because it's weird, because it's Mass Effect 3.
Still no contact on the base, but we've got a massive storm headed our way.
How long till it hits?
Half-hour tops. After that, we're gonna have difficulty keeping up comms with the Normandy.
Understood.
So, yay, we leveled up. It's getting just 4 points that we can put towards improving our carnage to bring into other stuff. Like, I want better adrenaline rush. I also want fitness. Maybe concussive shot, I'm not sure yet. I think I'll hold off. All this labyrinth down to do. No, that's squad bonus. Don't think ammo capacity matters for them. So carnage. Could match that out. I could also put more points into that. But I also want to increase fortification, just cause more armor wouldn't be worst idea. Not sure if I put more points into that. Oh well. Inferno grenade, yeah. So, marksman boost, weapon accuracy, and fire rate for a short time. Not bad. Disruptor ammo, eh? So what we got? Increases accuracy, increases fire rate. Well, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure I don't really have to worry about the AI's accuracy. So yeah. I'm not sure I can really worry about the AI making headshots either though, so. Do I want disruptor ammo or marksman up higher though? Probably marksman actually. Eh. We'll get back to them. Anyway, now we save. Boop. Level 31. Okay, so now then, when we get back, we actually begin the game. Now that we're past the tutorial thing, we can actually work on stuff. Yay. And we have our ReGibbed stuff, and we have money. Yeah, we gave ourselves money, because, oh well. We sort of need it for everything I plan on buying. Though I did give myself practically all the armors and stuff just so I could sort through it all. But anyway, next time, Mass Effect 3. Hope you all enjoyed, thank you all, and have a nice day.